Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, good day from whatever you may be hearing me from. My name is Nosofela from Learn the Art for Africa Initiative, and today in history we celebrate World Menstrual Hygiene Day. Particularly to me, this is a day I love to celebrate. Forget the fact that I am a nurse or a medic. I just know that this day is very important to every human being out there. The fact that I'm seated here today was only possible because my mother practiced safe menstrual hygiene. The fact that you're hearing me today is only possible because a woman gave birth to you, and before she could do that, she menstruated, my darling. But is it not sad to also note that this menstruation that we celebrate or I talk about with so much enthusiasm is a taboo in many cultures? Recent facts from the United Nations International Children Emergency Fund have proven to us that menstruation is still a stigma in many parts of the world. For example, in Nepal, when a girl is menstruating, she is casted out of her home. Where they want such girls to stay, I do not understand. How they want her to cope with menstrual hygiene, I do not understand. Another of such facts is that over 800 million women menstruate on a daily basis without access to proper menstrual hygiene materials. Over 70 to 80% of women cannot go to work or school on a daily because they are menstruating, either from pain, from the stigma, or from the inability to get proper materials to menstruate or to practice hygiene. Globally, over 2.3 billion people do not have access to sanitary services, proper sanitary services. Currently in India, only 36% of the women use sanitary towel. The rest use rags, old newspapers, tissue, very hard materials to absorb their menstrual flow. This is rather very sad. We need to save humanity, and we need to save our girls, teenagers, and our women from this menstrual poverty that has eaten deep into the fabrics of the nation. There are a lot of disadvantages and health disaster that can arise from not practicing safe menstrual hygiene. Example is toxic shock syndrome, lower urinary tract infection, upper urinary tract infection, barrenness, infertility, amongst others. For how long do we want to continue this? How many of us have eventually gone into a public toilet before and have to pay for tissue paper? You know, we demand for it like it's our right. There is no tissue paper in this toilet. Get me the manager. So I know some Nigerians that will start saying, get me the managers, on the account that there is no tissue paper in the toilet. It is an essential commodity, and that is why it is always there. So why do women have to pay heavily for menstrual hygiene materials? Why? This is a shared responsibility of everybody. Because sometimes if we say we rely on the government, a lot of times it doesn't come to us the way we want it. You can help a girl child today. You can help a woman today by donating a sanitary towel material, sanitary pad, hygiene kits to them. Hygiene kits can include torchlights, alarm clocks, and sanitary towels